This video is brought to you by
Cool green clothing coming straight up out of that DMV. You know what it is. This that Baltimore designer right here. Come on now, come and show some love and show some support. Go online right now, coolgreenclothing.com, and make your purchase. Oh yeah, by the way, if you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way, and that's just basic.
What's going on, YouTube, fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in this case. Let me give y'all a little disclaimer. It's a brand new case, so everything in this video is alleged. To the day one fam, thanks for tuning back into another episode. Y'all already know it's all love. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, feel free to share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. Let's get right into the story. As we all know, the energy of the world we live in is not the same like it was years ago. When I say the energy, I mean the whole vibe of the people. Growing up in the 90s, I know there was a lot of violence, but it also seemed like people were still having fun, laughing, joking with each other, and enjoying their lives. A lot has happened since then, and I would say over the last 10 years, things have took a turn, and you could tell in everyday life. With the people you come in contact with, from the cashier at the grocery store who barely wants to say hello back when you speak, to us men mugging each other and clutching just for walking past. Some people are so paranoid because it's so wild out here, they pumping gas with their gun in their hand, just waiting for somebody to crack slick. All the smiles have turned into frowns, and almost everybody is in survival mode. And which the way things are, you can't really blame people. But some individuals refuse to let this crazy world stop them from living their life, geeking, having fun, and enjoying themselves. But it all depends on the people you bring that energy to. We see it all the time. Somebody online trying to pull a little funny prank and gets popped or lose their life because people are simply not playing out here. And if you are the type that keeps a light heart, likes to joke and have fun, make sure your circle is on that same type of time. Because if not, a joke could turn into a tragedy. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we'll be discussing a recent case of a prank between friends that took a fatal turn. 49-year-old Sean Henson Sr. was described to be all about his family and community. In his earlier years, Sean served his country. Growing up in Baltimore, he understood the dangers of everyday life and decided once he returned from service, he still wanted to protect the people of the city by becoming an armed security guard. Besides being a father and spending time with his family, work was Sean's life. He enjoyed what he did, always kept positive energy with a big smile on his face. On August 10th of this year, Sean woke up and headed to work like any other day. Once he finished his shift, he decided he would slide to his cousin's house who lived in McCulloh Homes, down the projects in West Baltimore. When he arrived to the house, he kicked back and was just happy to be off of work. At the house at the time was a mutual friend between the cousins, 41-year-old Mandarin Jessup. Mandarin was also a father, like Sean, and worked hard as a delivery driver to provide for his kids. As Sean sat on the couch, Mandarin was in the bathroom when allegedly Sean pulled out his registered gun, took the bullets out, made sure it wasn't loaded with one in the head, and decided when his homeboy came out, he would pull a prank on him. As Mandarin finished up, he walked out to see Sean holding a gun, pointing it right at him. But seconds later, a shot went off. Before in a panic, Sean's cousin called BPD. Police responded to the 1100 block of Tiffany Court. When they walked in the house, they found Sean laying on the couch, slumped over, gun in hand, suffering from a gunshot wound to the head. He was rushed to the University of Maryland, but unfortunately, Sean wouldn't survive his injuries. Witnesses back in the projects stated they saw a man with dreads running up West Madison Street, and now Sean's cousin was left to deal with the loss of their family and their home. They told police what happened. They stated they were all just going to kick back and enjoy the evening, as both Sean and Mandarin was at the house. But as Mandarin went to the bathroom, Sean wanted to play a joke. Gun in hand, Allegedly, Mannering walked out the bathroom and saw Sean aiming the gun at him. Not realizing he was playing, he upped his own gun and shot Sean in the head. With that information, BPD put out a warrant for Mannering, but he was on the run. As Sean's family received the news, they were hurt, as everyone painted the man to be a hard worker with a great personality who loved helping people and having fun. As Mannering realized he was hot and people were pointing him out in a photo lineup, he decided on August 13th, 3 days after the shooting, to turn himself in. Already a convicted felon from a previous drug conviction, he wasn't supposed to have a firearm, so Mannering was hit with 9 charges, including second-degree murder, first-degree assault, possession of an illegal gun, and more. He is currently still being held at the bookings, and he is innocent until proven otherwise. Rest in peace to Sean. I send my prayers and condolences to his family, as he was laid to rest just this week. I'm not sure if this how the situation really played out. The only people who really know was the 3 in that house that day, and unfortunately, one of them is gone. But if Sean did decide this would be a funny joke, him serving his country, being armed security, he should know better than anybody. When guns come out, you just never know what will be a person's reaction. It's unfortunate he lost his life, but like I stated earlier, we are not in a day and time where people are playing. Individuals are getting backdoored by their own peoples, don't know who to trust, so I'm assuming Mannering's whole thing was I'm gonna shoot first and make it out this house. I know he is probably thinking now, while sitting back in his cell, like why would bro even play like that? But I'm gonna leave this one open for discussion. Y'all let me know in the comments without being too disrespectful. Do y'all think the situation played out like this, or do you think it's more to the story? Yeah, man, rest in peace there, man. It's a crazy situation. I wasn't going to cover this story at first because I figured it probably had to be more to it. At 49 years old, I was thinking Sean probably just went up a gun on his homeboy, even if it was unloaded. Because him being around the block a few times, he should already know that might not play out the way he was thinking. But man, I guess at the end of the day, he was just trying to have fun, geek with his friend, but it turned out to be a bad idea. I'm not sure if Mannering charges might be dropped to like manslaughter or something like that, because if somebody did pull out a gun on you, you just never know how you will respond. But at the end of the day, he was a convicted felon, so he wasn't even supposed to have a gun, and that's what's going to hold him. But yeah, I ain't going to talk too much more about this one. Y'all definitely let me know what y'all think in the comments. Oh yeah, if y'all got a story y'all want to share, or y'all just want to reach out to talk business or promote something on the channel, you can email me at tony2times.biz@gmail.com, or simply send me a DM on Instagram at _Tony2times. I hear a lot of y'all saying y'all don't know how to get in contact with us, so I'm going to pick that up. But yeah, I appreciate you if you made it to the end. It's another episode of the Baltimore Way. Y'all already know it's all love, fam. This your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.